All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's live broadcast. So I'm working on a new course. It's the Shopify e-commerce course. I don't think I've actually told anybody about this yet. I've just been kind of working behind the scenes on this thing. So really excited about it. I've had a lot of people asking about e-commerce, and I thought about doing a course specifically for WooCommerce for those of you who are on a WordPress site. Ended up doing a Shopify course. We'll get into the details on that later, but really cool. And right now what I'm doing is working on adding a t-shirt graphic to the store. So I'm actually recording the course. It hopefully will be going live Friday. Fingers crossed. I've got a lot of work to do before that might be a reality. So what we're going to do though is I want to show you exactly. Well, not exactly. Okay, let me step that back a little bit. This is a simple project here. I'm trying to put a t-shirt into the website, and I want to show how you can add variations to the store. And so what I'm going to do is here. I'm getting some windows out of the way here. I'm going to be creating different variations of this t-shirt. So this is the only graphic I have for the shirt. It's one that I just grabbed from, actually it was on Pinterest, but I want to show like maybe a red or a blue, maybe a white version of this. So that way when I'm setting up the product variations in the store, I have something to show. So all I did was bring in this graphic into Photoshop, and I just like to duplicate my layers right away. So I'm gonna hit Command J to jump cut this to a new layer over here. And then I want to select just as foreground. So I'm gonna click select subject. This is a newer update in photo. Well, it's not that new, but it's something that I'm starting to use more and more. So I'm gonna click select subject, and being on a white background, it does a really good job seeing what the subject is and making a selection. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is hit Command J again to jump cut that to its own layer. And hold on Command and click on the new layer icon down here to throw a new layer behind it. And I'm just going to fill it with my foreground color, which is currently red, just to kind of make sure that the selection looks good, and it does. All right, so now I'm going to rename this layer. I'm going to call it black. This will be my black t-shirt. I'm going to jump cut this again, Command J, turn off my black shirt, and I'm going to rename this one to white. And now what I'm going to do is hit Command I to invert this layer. So now I've got a white shirt on a red background, and we're going to change this red background back to white before we're all done, but I just want to be able to see the edges and see where I'm working with. So man, I wish when I was going live that you guys could see my screen, or that you can see my shortcuts, because I know I kind of blitz through stuff. But anyway, all right, so now I want to make like a red version of this shirt, maybe even a blue version. Let's just kind of play with some things. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold down the Alt key. I'm going to drag a copy of this layer to the top, holding down the Alt or Option key, click and drag a copy. So now everything's red. I am going to take this red layer that was the background and hit Command Delete to fill it with white, and it's because I've got this white swatch over here in the back. And now what I'm going to do is hold down the Option or Alt key and click between this red layer and this white t-shirt, and it throws it in front. And actually I forgot to make another copy of this, so Command J to make another copy. There we go. All right, so with this red layer, I'm going to play with the blend mode here. And as I hover over it, you can kind of see what's going to look the best. We've got some different options here. And we could actually maybe do a few of these things. So I'll click on this lighter color option. Command click to group to highlight both of these, hit Command G to group them. So we'll call this one white shirt, red text. Command J to jump cut that again. And we'll call this one red shirt, and we're just going to change our blend mode here. That's kind of a cool version. Oh, hey, we could do that too. Subtract. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that. Subtract, Command J to jump cut it. We'll rename this one blue shirt. Now, I wouldn't send these files to the printer this way. This is not how it would work if I was actually designing a t-shirt. This is more about, I'm trying to create some variations again for this website. And I'll show you how we're doing that here in a second. So let's go back to this red shirt option and change my overlay here to something else that makes more sense. Oh, and you know what? I can't see it because this layer above it's turned on. Let's turn it off. Let's do, I think hard light looks the best. We'll do that. All right, so now I've got some options to put into my store. I've got a blue shirt, I've got a red shirt, I've got a white shirt with red text, I've got a white shirt with, let's rename this, with blue text. Is that blue? Dark gray? I don't know. Anyway, and then we've got our black shirt. Okay, so now I've got some different options to work with here. And there's a lot of ways we could export this. I'm going to delete all these extra layers because now what I can do, I'm going to convert this to a smart object. We'll convert this one to a smart object. You'll see why here in just a second. Make this one a smart object, maybe. Where's it at? Why am I? There it is. Okay. And then we've got black. So now what we're going to do, oh, you know what I should have done? No, we'll just export them as JPEGs. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go to, well, first let's save this because I always forget to save when I'm doing these things live. Shirt options, and we'll throw it on my desktop for now. Click OK. And then we're going to go to File, down to Automate. No, Scripts. Oh, they moved it. That's right. Sorry. It used to be under Scripts. So File, Export. We're going to export our layers to files. All right. So I'll click on that. And throw it on my desktop. Let's throw it in a new folder. We'll call it Shirt Options. We'll click Create. Click Open. All right, and now I'm going to make this a JPEG file type, and by doing that, even though we see the checker box or the checkerboard, meaning that this is a transparent image, by exporting as a JPEG, which doesn't support transparency, it's actually going to make it, put it on top of a white background. Okay, I could export this as a where is it at? PNG 24, which would then include the transparency, but for now I want it all to be consistent. We'll throw it on a white background. I'll leave my quality, I'll crank it up to 12 here, and I'm going to click Run. And now what it's going to do is it's going to export all these layers as a file, and it's going to put shirt options in front as the prefix to the name, and then it's going to add or concatenate, if you want a fancy word for the day, all the layer names to the file name. All right, let's just see how that works. Let's go ahead and hit Run, and it should go pretty fast. There we go, we're all done. Let's jump into our desktop and look at these. Where are we at here? Desktop, no. I've got like desktop files inside of desktop files because I was trying to like clean up things before I go live. All right, so we've got shirt options underscore 0000 underscore blue shirt, and it didn't work. What did I do wrong? Oh my goodness. Well, that's neat. All right, let's figure it out. Is it because, interesting, when I went and made these smart objects, something weird happened. Oh, the layers were turned off. Shoot. Okay. All right. Well, I got to go back into each one of these smart objects, and so double click in here and just turn that group back on. I had the group folder or the group icon. What am I trying to say? The visibility turned off when I made these smart objects, and it remembered that. Oh man. Oh well. Here we go. There. Now we're going to try again. We're going to hit Command S and save what we've got going on. We're going to go back into File, down to Export, Layers to Files. We're going to throw these back in this Shirt Options folder. I'll click in there. And before I do this, I'm going to come back into that actual folder and just delete these previous exports. There we go. Now what? JPEG. Everything else looks good. Let's run this again. Hopefully it works better this time. There we go. All right, so now we got our blue shirt, red shirt, white shirt with red text, white shirt, blue text, and the black or charcoal. Great. So now we've got some options. Now I can show you how I would import these into my Shopify core product as a variation. So we got some comments. Let's just check this out real quick. All right, give me a second here to get my stuff in order. All right. Hey, what's up, Mitchell? Silly question. Some new graphic design. Would an e-commerce site be something to look at to start with to create simple templates to sell? So Okay, so there's a couple ways I can answer this question, Mitchell. I'm not sure if I'm understanding you correctly. So let me open up my webcam. Yo. All right. So I think what you're asking, if I'm looking at this correct, is, let me throw this back up on the broadcast. There we go. Okay, so if you're looking to create templates, sorry, I'm just staring at you. My mind's in like 100 spots for this question. So if you're new to graphic design, I would maybe start. The problem with Fiverr, here's the deal. You've got a lot of other competition. You've got a ton of people who are willing to do a logo for $10. So if I were to jump in there now, if I were to start my own Fiverr account, even though I'm really experienced, it shows that I have zero projects. Nobody knows who I am. But it wouldn't be worth my time for me to do it for cheap. And so you have to find this balance between like almost working for free to get your name out there to build up a resume. And at the same time, I could upload my portfolio images for other things that I've worked on. So I already have images to kind of show that I know what I'm talking about. So I could jump in and start selling stuff on Fiverr and experiment with that. The nice thing with selling like a template for e-commerce for say Shopify or WordPress is that you can usually charge a lot more money for something like that, but it takes a ton of work to make something like that. What I think you're asking is actually making your own e-commerce site and then selling stuff through that is what I think I'm hearing you say. If it were me, as a graphic designer, if you're just getting started, I'd focus on just making good artwork before I tried to make my own platform also. So, instead of trying to build your own WooCommerce or Shopify site to sell your own stuff, if you're just getting started in graphic design, I would just focus on creating a free portfolio site through the Adobe platform or through WordPress or maybe through Shopify before I worried about and worry about building up your portfolio and just trying to land work with people who need something versus trying to sell it online. I feel like I'm totally butchering this question. I've only had one coffee today, guys. I'm sorry. Mitchell, maybe you can clarify that a little bit for me and let me know what you're thinking. Yeah. I'm going to look back at this video and be like, oh, that's what he meant. And I'm totally going to have to make fun of myself, but that's okay. So real quick, while I got you guys on here, I just wanted to tell you about a couple things. First of all, I want to give some shout outs to everybody who's been uploading their artwork. I'm really excited to start featuring some of your guys' stuff here. Yeah, Mitchell says, sorry, poorly questioned. Fantastic answer. We'll take on. I don't know if it was a fantastic answer, but anyway, just quick shout out though to everybody. So what I'm doing, in case you missed the last live video, I am going to start throwing everybody's work up into our group cover photo. So I asked you guys, throw the work you've been working on up into the channel here so we can start featuring. And I'm seeing a lot more people posting their work. Super excited to see this. And really excited to start featuring some of your guys' work you've been working on. So keep posting it. We'll update the cover graphic again soon. Maybe I'll make that a challenge. Maybe I'll have you guys update the cover graphic and then you can vote on the winners. I don't even know how to do that, but that seems like a good idea. Anyway, some really cool stuff. And yeah, something else I want to tell you about too. You guys probably, if you've been in the group, you maybe saw this, maybe not. You probably saw it and were like, what? I don't understand what this is. But my wife and I are doing, I don't even see it here now. I thought it was posted. Maybe it's because I'm live. But we're doing I guess you would call it a 7-day productivity challenge. And so I'll post the link in this video. Here, I'll do it right now. This should work in theory. Check this out. All right. So we started, and it didn't make a link. Maybe it will. I don't know. There it is. All right. So we started, my wife and I are going to do a freelancer productivity challenge. And so starting tomorrow, actually, every single day, we are going to go live for a week, and we are going to be stepping through some ways that you can become more productive. And it's geared towards freelancers. We've got a lot of people here asking about some freelancing questions and things like that. So we're really excited about it. We're super pumped. We've got a lot of students who've already registered for it. It's totally free. And what you can do is just, basically join in with us, come alongside us and do the home. We've got PDF downloads, we've got videos, all kinds of stuff, and also the accountability of just doing this with us. And so it'll be open for 10 days, totally free, no strings attached. If you like it though, after 10 days, the content will come down. It won't be available anymore, but you will have an option to purchase it if you want to keep it in your library. So it'll be a ton of fun. We're really looking forward to it. Would love your guys' feedback. Feel free to shoot me some questions if you have any questions about it. But I mean, honestly, you got nothing to lose. It's free. It'll be fun. And hopefully we'll see you there. So there's that going on. And then I also have, I made a wait list real quick because I'm still working on the Shopify course. If you want to see more about it, I'll post that here also. Let me throw this in here. Awesome. Thanks, Mitchell. Stoked to see you. Again, if you sign up now, you'll get an email for the courses. You'll get an email for, the Freelance Productivity Challenge, getting ready, but the content and access to it will actually all start tomorrow. So we'll all be on the same page. This kicks off tomorrow. Really excited about it. All right. So this Shopify course that I'm working on, this will give you a lot more details about what I'm doing, but it's basically for two different types of people. It's for the person, probably like you, maybe Mitchell, who wants to, again, I'm not sure how you're asking this question, but this is great for anybody in this group who wants to add creating Shopify sites as part of their side hustle. So if you're freelancing and you're a graphic designer and you're like, oh, I could totally make you an e-commerce course too. So I did this with Dr. Greg with that logo design course I have, where he liked it and then he wanted me to build him a website on e-commerce. And so, or on Shopify. So we built the website, and doing the logo got my foot in the door for the website. And it's opened up a lot of other doors as well. So for you could sell Shopify websites, and when you sign up your client, you also can get a kickback. So when people sign up under your name, you can get paid like an affiliate for every course you sell on that platform. So it's a really good opportunity to add more income to your guys' income stream. And then on the side, I'm also building my own Shopify course. Not course, you guys. Oh my gosh, I need more coffee. I'm building my own Shopify website. So I'm going to sell cool things. I don't know. I think they're cool. I'm going to sell like t-shirts. I want to sell like all kinds of graphic design stuff, posters, inspirational posters, whatever. I don't know. I think it's going to be a good idea. I'm not trying to make a ton of money. I just think it'll be fun. But I'm going to show you how to do that too. So let's say you want to make your own Shopify site to sell shirts and swag and different things. You'll be able to know how to do that too. So if you go to this link, courses.derekmitchell.com/Shopify-waitlist, should be posted here in the video. Just sign up real quick and I'll send you an email when it's live. I'm hoping to go live Friday. I've got a ton of work left to do, so I don't know if I'm going to make that deadline. I'm trying to make the deadline, but we'll get that launched. And again, if you're on the wait list, I'll throw you a discount code or something. We'll get you hooked up, but check it out. That's what I've got going on right now. We're really excited about it. We got a lot of different things in the mix here, and that's what I know, guys. So let me see. Hey, what's going on? Is it Zohair? Did I say that right? I was looking, guy. I didn't know how many countries there were. Apparently there are 195 countries, and then there's 2 other countries that, depending on who you talk to, they're really I think I Googled it. How many countries are there? Because I was super curious. What's crazy? So there's 195 countries in the world, and then I saw somewhere, or maybe it was this way. Maybe it was 193. And I don't know. Whatever. The point is, dude, there's like a ton of countries. And in Udemy, I have a student representing at least every country in the world. That just blows my mind. And so every time I see somebody comment with all these awesome names, and I totally butcher them every single time, and I feel bad about it. But anyway, hey Zohair, thanks for tuning in. Glad you're here. Mitchell, thanks for the questions. And thanks for signing up, everybody. I am going to maybe wrap this up. I was just trying to show you guys so I'm literally working on this right now. So my wife took the kids. They went to go pick cherries. So for this week only, they do a You Pick Cherry thing. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I'm at dmitchelldesign. And actually, I wonder if I can pull it up this way and show you guys. Maybe. I think I can. Can I see my stories?
What's up, kiddo? How's it going?
So we went
Getting a bunch?
cherries.
Yes.
Go get your bunch.
Nice.
I think you should go get
Love it.
Oh, there's the kids and their friends. I don't know if you can hear the audio on all this or not, but we had a ton of fun and picked so many cherries. It was ridiculous. So they went out again today to go pick more cherries so I could actually get some work done and record this course. And instead of recording this course, I'm going live because, and then we went to the lake. That was fun. Went to the lake. Then we went to the river, which is connected to the lake. Hung out for a bit. Good times, guys. You can follow me at Instagram at dmitchelldesign. Shameless plug. So anyway, I tell you all of that because this productivity course is going to be awesome for me because much like you probably, I'm a pro procrastinator. So rather than recording my course and launching this thing, I'm now going live and hanging out with you guys, which is way more fun. So anyway, on that note, I'm gonna tap out here, turn on my do not disturb on my phone, and I don't know, maybe go put it in the other room so I can actually focus and get the Shopify course done. So hope you guys have an awesome day. I'll probably be tuning in again later. Yeah. All right, guys, comment below with any questions you have, and let me know how things are going. You guys are awesome. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you later. All right, see you guys. Maybe if I can turn off my streaming software. There it is.